Gods that have preferences and prejudices are human creations. I'm not sure what you're talking about. This means that a God that has a personality, that has a gender, that has a human form, is a product of our minds, of our ideas, of our thoughts. You're on shaky ground with me. As human beings, we have consciousness, we have thoughts, we have the power of thought. So the more people who band together, who share the same collective beliefs and ideas and thoughts about something, the more that actually exists, the more that actually becomes real in this universe. Are you a heretic? You sound like a heretic. Every religion began with a thought about God. It began with people beginning to share these thoughts or these beliefs about the God who is worshipped in that religion. And this is normal, this is natural, this is part of human progression. This is something to celebrate. As humanity, we used to worship the sun. We worshiped various gods of nature. We worshiped idols sometimes. We created gods with images that served us, that met our needs, gods that we understood. It's the nature of humanity to continue to progress in consciousness, to continue to have new ideas, to have expanded awareness. Are you trying to take away my God? We have the power to create with our minds. We have the power to create ideas. We have the power to create what we worship and what we revere. This is making me really uncomfortable. Every God that has been revered and worshipped had the power that people ascribed to that God. That God could produce miracles in this universe based on people's beliefs, based on what we ascribe to that God. I don't think my God's going to like this very much. This is not to take away any of that belief. It's great to have gods that give us a moral code to live by so that we can be civil to each other and so that we can exist in civil society, so that we have structure for our lives. My God never changes, except we don't sacrifice animals anymore. It's beautiful and helpful to be able to rely on God, to be able to rely on the idea of God that we have as a loving creator, as a father, as a mother, as somebody who cares about us and who answers our prayers. This is a beautiful relationship that we create with the God that we worship. I need this God in my life. A God in a different religion from ours is still valid and worthy because people have collectively come together to worship, revere, respect, and love the God in their religion. So if God is not a person, if God is not a being, if God doesn't have preferences and prejudices and a personality, then what is God? Instead of using the word God, we use the word consciousness, capital C, or the eternal, or the unbounded is. What does that mean? What this means is that the eternal has no boundaries, has no beginning, and no end. The eternal is infinite, always in the now, always is. Anytime the eternal creates a being, that being has boundaries. Our human creations of God, a lot of times those have boundaries. Again, likes, dislikes, wants, desires, needs, personalities, preferences. We can respect and revere and admire the ideas of God that human beings have created over time. These again show our progression. We're so ingenious, so creative, And these ideas of God, these stories of God, inform our human consciousness. They inform us as moral codes, how to live in this world, how to relate to each other, how to relate to ourselves, how to relate to nature. So it's great that we have these stories and this history and this variety of ways to approach and think about God as creator of this universe. I don't think my God is going to like this video.